Alimony isn't automatic. It depends on your circumstances. Hi, my name is Charles Ullman. A lot of times I'm asked, do I qualify for alimony? In North Carolina, alimony is granted if one party makes more than the other party if they're in need of financial support from the other party to maintain the lifestyle to which he or she became accustomed during the marriage. Alimony is determined if one spouse makes more than the other spouse. The spouse that earns more money is called the supporting spouse. The spouse that earns less money is called the dependent spouse. Dependency for alimony is determined as of the date of separation. After separation, if the person that was making less money begins making more money, they do not become the supporting spouse. Alimony is determined upon the actual expenses in the marriage and how reasonable it is for the supporting spouse to pay money to the dependent spouse to help maintain that lifestyle, and how reasonable it is for the dependent spouse, the one who's making less money, to receive funds from the other spouse to keep their lifestyle similar to what it was during the marriage and prior to separation. In North Carolina, if there's a disparity of incomes, you're a candidate for receiving alimony. The only bar to receiving alimony is if the dependent spouse, the one making less money, has committed an act of illicit sexual behavior before the date of separation. If that's happened, then that spouse can be barred unless the supporting spouse has also committed an act of illicit sexual behavior. Illicit sexual behavior means having an affair. Does gender affect the ability of someone to request alimony? It does not. The statute is gender neutral. It is determined by if there's a disparity in incomes between the parties. In North Carolina, the courts can enter an order for permanent alimony for a duration of time, or they can make an entry of order for a temporary amount of support, which we call post-separation support. Post-separation support is the temporary form of alimony. If you have a question about alimony and if you qualify, please feel free to contact us online or by calling our office. We look forward to hearing from you.